Girl out of the ordinary from Country 92.9 FM CFCO. She is here. She has landed. She was speeding. You're only 32 minutes late.
No, you were telling me to speed, and I saw
did you
that,
hear
by
that?
the way. And look, my phone's ringing. Sorry about that. I will turn it off in seconds.
The cops.
But I didn't want to speed. And then there was an ambulance that came by, and the good thing that I noticed here about everybody is everybody pulled over. You know, people don't do that enough.
They don't do that where you're from?
No, and it really bothers me.
That's how we do here in
So
Chatham.
I knew that it was good people here because everybody, you saw it coming from like a mile down the road, and everybody already like pulled over to the side. That's important.
That's how we do it around here, Bev.
Because you never know. That's you know, that matters. I'm turning this off now. You see, this is live.
I don't even know your phone's on.
Live radio here. Well, you heard it there beeping and making that noise it was doing.
That's all right.
Okay.
So whenever you're ready, we'll do this interview. We'll be all set up.
Stop it. Okay, we're done.
That's okay. We're good. We bought you tea and everything else.
That was really very, very sweet.
We were wondering what kind of tea girl you were.
Well, I'm an Irish girl, so this English breakfast, assume that's what this is. That's what it tastes like. Earl Grey or whatever. That's fine.
Dave Palmer hooked you up our morning.
Yeah,
day.
he did really, really
Very good.
well.
We want you to be comfortable here at CFCO,
I think
Bev.
I am.
We have one of your biggest fans, our community relations girl, Maddie Moss. She said, "I love that show, Pick Up Puppy."
Everybody loves that show. I mean, I was just saying, I'm a lucky girl. That show is loved by young and old. It doesn't matter how old you are. And you know what? There's a lot of men that love that show because they're animal lovers. And you know what? I don't think it has much to do with me, although I'd like to take all the credit. Mm-hmm. But people love dogs and people love kids.
How much of your fandom is just straight TV? Like, oh, Bev's a singer too?
I know.
Because you have been out of the music game for 4 or 5 years now, and you've been working on some TV stuff.
I have. It's not that I haven't been recording music and writing music, because I never stopped doing that. But in order to give everything 100% of what you got, you have to just do that one thing. Mm-hmm. And TV is a whole different animal than music. And I love it, but I had to get back to music. It was so important to me. I missed it. I missed talking to radio. I missed being on radio. I missed having a voice and having a message that I could possibly help one person or 10 people or a whole bunch of people. A message in a song is so powerful and strong. Beverley
Mahood in studio. She's here right now. Here at CFCO. Very glad to have her here. So how did that kind of transition from music in your early music career? How did you slide into TV? How did that begin?
Oh my God, that's a funny story because I didn't want to talk. I honestly was that little girl on stage that loved singing the songs, but the minute there was the time in between when the band's setting up to the next song, I thought, can we not just have that time in between? Because I don't want to talk. I didn't want to, I don't know, I was very nervous. Then I was asked to be on the Saskatchewan Telemiracle. Mm-hmm. And I was not told that part of my job there was to also host. I was told, you go, you sing your songs. When you're off air, you off air, blah, 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 whatever, right? My manager knew exactly what he was doing. So there I am, standing there, side stage, thinking I'm singing my one song, and then waiting for an hour or 2 hours and come back on and do another song. And they hand me my script. And I was like, what's this? And they said, well, you host too. Like, that's all part of it. You have to host and talk to the people. I'm like, I can't do that. I ran off stage, went back to my dressing room, called my manager and said, get me out of here. Mm-hmm. You didn't tell me this. I have to talk. I fell in love with it. I mean, I think it might have been that I was delirious as well. My shift was from 1 in the morning till 7 in the morning.
Wow.
So you hit that delirious moment. But I think when you speak from the heart and when you see what these people do, they're giving to the people of their province. The kids that bring in their wagons full of pennies that they collected all year. It is such a big heart with the Kinsmen, the Kinettes, that I fell in love with that. And then fell in love with hosting and speaking, and now you can't shut me up, I guess.
And did your manager stay your manager after that?
Well, actually, yes, he did.
Oh, good.
He's taught me a lot of things that, never in life, if you're nervous about something or you kind of feel that you can't do something, go and do it. It feels great when you're on the other side.
And your partnership with the Telemiracle, that still goes on today, right?
This is going to be my 17th year. I've never missed 1 year. And Bob McGrath, we both co-hosted together, and I'm very proud of that. You have to give back. If good things are happening to you, it is so good and important to give back.
Absolutely. Beverley Mahood in studio here. She's back with her new single, Hope and Gasoline. It's doing very well across Canada. Great song, by the way.
Thank you so much, and thanks for playing it. I got the nervous the nervousness of, whether people were going to care that I sang or care that I was back at radio or wanted to listen. I felt like it was that first single all over again, Girl Out of the Ordinary. We were wondering if anybody's going to play the song, and I am humbled and grateful. It's doing so well.
Girl Out of the Ordinary, 1997.
Yes, you had to bring that up. You had to, didn't you? You just had to go there.
And then you voluntarily, off the air, told me your age.
Hey, I'm proud of my age. I really am proud. I feel better now than I did in my 20s. I really do. I feel like I've come into my own, and I think everybody, that you go through your good and bad times in life, and we all have ups and downs, and I've made my share of mistakes, but I think I have, corrected a lot of things in life and going down a great path, and I'm happy. I'm actually really happy.
And that's the main thing, right?
Oh, it so is.
Hope and Gasoline, tell us about it, how it all kind of came together.
Well, Hope and Gasoline came at the 11th hour. Honestly, I had finished my record. It was done. And when you're sitting there at the end with your record in your hands, that I've been working on and off for 3 years, because doing the Pick a Poppy show, that kept me busy. Mm-hmm. So there I was sitting with my record all finished and wondering what single I was going to put out. And I really thought to myself that I didn't have that single. I think because the record basically told a story of where I was the last couple of years, which was ups and downs, changes in my life, and it didn't really say who I was right now. And I thought that that was really important. If I was coming back to music, that I put out something that described who I was now and what was going on with me personally. And for me, I woke up one morning, it was before my birthday, late October, and I woke up with that kind of that thing in my stomach again that said, you got to get out there and do this again. And, if you're going to change things in life or go down a different path or start over again, then the first thing you have to do is believe in yourself. And you have to do it first. And then second, you need a little bit of hope and gasoline, which is energy and faith. And all three of those things, you can do absolutely anything in life. And I just wanted to send out a good message, because it was the message to myself. This song is the message that I gave myself that said, girl, just go out there and do it. And I think it's a good thing for anybody. If you're nervous about something or wondering about something, don't go through life and wonder if. Just go and do it.
If you want to, go get it.
Yeah.
So you were young, you concentrated on music, then you went to the TV side, you concentrated on that stuff. Now, are you concentrating on both?
Right now, I'm concentrating back 100% with my music. Pick a Poppy will probably have another season later in the year, but right now, I kind of have made a decision to say, music is where it's at. It's what I want to do. I have to perform again. That's what I've missed. And I think anything that you do in life, in order to give it 100% and do well at it, you just have to focus on that. I believe there's a little bit of luck that's attached to it, but 99% is hard work.
If you only brought a guitar with you today,
I
Bev.
know. Hey, we could sing something a cappella, you and I.
If you
hey?
want. Oh, yeah, you and I.
If you want, you and I.
Your career would be ruined right away. I'm not done with you yet, okay?
No, I'm fine.
New Beverley Mahood. Here's her latest. If you haven't heard it, you should have heard it. Here it is. It's Hope and Gasoline. More with Beverley Mahood in studio in just a bit. 440 with CFCO. We are Chatham Kent's Country, the latest from Beverley Mahood. We played one of her earliest. Now it's her latest, Hope and Gasoline from CFCO 443. Still in studio is Bev Mahood. Talking about your trip actually here. You were down in Windsor.
Yes.
Our sister station down there for a little bit for a chat. Then you came up this way. You stopped in Tilbury.
Yes.
For a coffee or whatever. And you were recognized.
I was, and it was the sweetest thing. It was kind of, you have those moments every day. This was my moment today, standing in line, and I've been racing everywhere. I have been speeding just slightly. I won't speed on my way home. But
the cops are on you now.
I know they are, because you've got them on me now.
Mm-hmm.
But standing in line, and I'm going up, and right behind me, this little voice says, I love your new song. It was just so quiet and so calm, and I turned around, and it's this sweet little blonde girl. And she didn't even say, hi, Beverly, or are you Beverly? Nothing like that. She just said that, and she just made my day, and I gave her a big hug. And then I got in the car and thought, I got to remember her name, Stacy. And then I look on my Twitter feed, and that's the great thing about it. And then one new follower, and it was this girl.
And we just in the last 4 or 5 minutes determined that it probably was Stacy Zaggers.
Yes, and I said, that's it, and that's her.
Who we've had in a number of times, up-and-coming country girl from Bothwell area, Bothwell-Clackan area. Isn't that wild?
Well, I just think those moments are meant to be, and she made my day. She really did.
Beverley Mahood in studio again. That's her latest Hope and Gasoline. You're still very much entrenched in the CMT's Pick a Puppy. Let's talk about that for a minute. It's going well.
Oh, Pick a Puppy's incredible. It is the sweetest show on TV, and I'm a lucky girl to be a part of it. Who doesn't love, dogs, and especially the rescues. The rescues get my heart every time. And kids, seeing that bond between a child and a dog or an animal is pretty amazing. That's a special bond. The rescues are my favorite because, you're saving a little baby's life, you know what I mean? And they're the most loyal and loving ones. But I'm pretty lucky. That's become a very popular show with young and old. Everybody loves that show, and I'm very lucky to be a part of it.
Between seasons right now?
We're between seasons because I'm doing music. I said I had to do this again, and just do this.
Again, great to have you here. This is amazing. And you don't even have an entourage. You don't have a driver. You drove yourself.
I don't need that. You know what? I'm just like everyone else. I really am. I mean, I could drive my car, so why do I need somebody to drive me? I'm all right.
You're fine with your 92 Dodge Shadow.
I'm a big girl now. No.
Yeah. Come again soon, would you please?
I would love to, and next time I'll come and play, and we'll,
Bring a guitar, and we'll
I
have a
will.
Big to-do about it.
Yeah, and I think I'm doing a show close to here pretty soon with a couple other of my friends as well. August 10th. Do you guys know about that show?
BeverleyMahood.com.
Yes.
What was the date again?
It's August the 10th, and it's myself,
This
Carolyn
is how I prepare, by the way. My preparation of the show.
Myself, Carolyn Dawn Johnson, Michelle Wright, Patricia Conroy. So we decided that we all just wanted to get together and do a show. And maybe more will follow on. So.
Yeah. It's not on your website, so.
Okay, thanks. Yeah. Wow, you're just on top of everything, aren't you?
Yeah, lickety split here.
Wow.
Yeah. I have a performance review now set for tomorrow morning.
Okay, thanks. I'm going to fail that one.
Beverley, thanks so much. And again, you can check her out, BeverleyMahood.com, CMT's Pick a Puppy. What else is going on? New disc or anything?
Brand new CD will probably come out at the end of summer.
Very good. Watch for that. Hope and Gasoline right on there. Thanks so much, Bev.
Thank you very much.
BeverleyMahood.com.